Hello and welcome to another video. This one is for the CityCar Cup and Student Motorsport with Team Northbrook Racing. We're back from Brands Hatch. Great weekend overall. Unfortunately, I didn't get time to do the voiceovers and the little segments during the weekend. It was very busy with a lot of sponsors coming down to see us, families and friends. So I'm back here in my sim rig making the video. Yeah, we had testing on Friday, really good. The car from Team Northbrook Racing has been put together really well. We've been working hard just find that extra little bit that we were missing last season. It's got a new engine in it. We had a lot of problems at the end of last season with overheating and just down on power. So it's got a new engine in there and some setup stuff, just maximising what we got really. So yeah, testing on Friday was really good. Pace was so good out of the box. Done my fastest ever lap and it is about half a second faster than the fastest pole lap that's been around there in this series. So really confident going into qualifying, which will be coming up shortly. And you'll see that the weather took a little bit of a turn. It was glorious on Friday. It's a little bit damp to start for testing for qualifying. So yeah, there's a lot going on. Qualifying's coming right up. Quite a bit of action in this one. So yeah, there it is. That put us P6 overall, and with the group sessions that we're running for the Brands Hatch weekend, as there was such a big grid, we actually split it into A, B and C. That leaves us in Group A. So we got 2 races over the weekend. I'm in Group A, which means I'm in the first race and the last race. There's 3 races overall, but I only race in 2 of them. It's all very confusing, as every championship seems to be at the moment. But yeah, Group A, there was so much pace left in it. As you can see from the video, very busy track. Conditions were getting better and better throughout the session. You got 43 cars on Brands Hatch Indy. I mean, it's only a minute lap in these things and you don't get any space. So trying to find that space and maximize a lap was very difficult, especially with the changing conditions. Everyone's fastest lap was right at the end, as you see after the red flag. We came back out of the pits and the track had dried quite a lot. I tried to leave a gap and sort of work into it. I just got caught out with a bit of traffic, you know. I was only about 0.5 off pole, so pretty happy with that. I know the pace was there from Friday and the car felt really good. Car felt really good. A little bit of understeer that we played around with to try and sort out. But so in the first race, so I'll be racing with everyone else that's in Group A and Group B. So I'm starting P3. Yeah, I don't get it either. And I've got Alistair May on pole and my teammate Jack Wheeler on P2. I know from the last couple of seasons that Alistair runs quite a lively car, especially in the first couple of laps. So my plan was to really maximise the start and put pressure on him straight away and try and get past him before his tyres warmed up and his pace coming. I knew he was really quick. So that was the plan. Set off aggressive, get my way to the front and then defend from there. So let's see how it goes. This is race 1. So there we are then, race one done, first win of the season, really happy, great start. My teammate Jack, that was starting P2, got a bit of wheel spin, which allowed me up the inside of him, and then I was right on the back of Alistair May. Made the move into T2 on the first lap. Should have had it done, but I got a big snap of oversteers, you might have seen in the video, at the apex. Allowed him to keep it on the outside of me, which meant he had the inside of Graham Hill. But out of the last corner on the first lap, lined him up and managed to get past him in a bit of a more daring move than I thought it was at the time, around the outside on Paddock Hill in T1. So I was happy with that. Watching the video back, I was quite glad that Alistair's a very fair driver, gave me plenty of room, and yeah, got the job done. From there, I did put a little bit of a gap for a while, but the toe is so powerful in these cars, he managed to claw it back. We were struggling a little bit with corner speed, but straight line speed was really good. So yeah, I was defending, trying to back him up a little bit into Jack to try and get Jack past him as well, or at least get them into a battle, which gave me a bit more space. But yeah, it didn't work out that way, but still came home with the win. Great start to the season, great start by the team. Really happy with how the car performed, and positive going into race 2, where I'll be starting P4, I believe, this time. Again, don't know how to work it out. So that's coming right up. Again, I had, who did I have on pole this time? I think it was Luca on P1, Jack on P2, Jack Wheeler, and then Andrew Dyer P3. So Andrew Dyer, great driver for BCR. He's very quick and consistent. So again, my plan was to maximise the start. I've got sort of a knack for starting these cars somehow. Maximise the start, try and get at least past Andrew and possibly past Jack, and then try and make the move on Luca later in the race. So I lined up really aggressive. As you'll see by the angle my car is on the grid, I'm pointing sort of towards the inside of the track from the outside already, to try and use the hill on Brands Hatch to get the momentum up. It's quite an aggressive start, so it's going to be some good watching. Yeah, lock in, see what we can do. Another win maybe? Let's see. So there we are then, 2 out of 2. Can't complain with that. As I said, pretty aggressive start, a little bit of contact with Andrew Dyer off the start. I was ahead. It was like my rear quarter of his front corner, so I was ahead at the time, so I felt like I had the right to go for that gap. Jack, who was actually on pole, not Luca, and Luca himself both had pretty bad starts, which allowed me to squeeze through the gap and took the lead into turn 1. Sort of from there, just controlled it. Did have a bit of pressure from Luca initially. I just steadily started building the gap. Luca and Dyer started to have a bit of a battle, which gave me a bit more of a gap. I just controlled the race from there, really. Ended up winning by about 4 seconds, something like that, so which is a massive gap in these cars. Usually they're pretty tight, but yeah, just very consistent. Lap times were within 0.1 throughout the whole race. I put my fastest lap in on the last lap because I was trying to go for fastest lap. Team probably didn't enjoy that, but yeah, great weekend overall. 2 wins from 2 in the main championship and 2 wins out of 2 for student motorsport. So for the team is amazing. We got our first double podium in the main championship. Jack got P3 in the first race where I got P1. I think he came P5 in the second race. So great points for the team in both cars. So we're leading student motorsport and leading the main championship. Alistair May, who came second in the first race, won his second race. So he is only 3 points behind me in the main championship. The groups do make the championship a bit tighter because he obviously had a race without me in it, so he had the opportunity to win a race. So it does make it tighter, make it more interesting towards the end of the season. But yeah, overall, really can't complain over the weekend. Team done an amazing job with the car. It was a pretty chilled weekend. We didn't have any damage or any major issues, which was always nice. Puts me in the right sort of headspace to be able to do what I need to do. It's great to have sponsors and people from the college down to come and watch us do what we do and perform the way we did as well as a team. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. There'll be plenty more of these coming up, as you might have seen. I'm racing in 2 championships this year, so make sure you check out my other videos and the mini challenge and the trophy car with Team Pro-Am. But for now, signing out. Next one in a couple of weeks at Snetterton on the 200 layout. So never been around there in these cars. This championship's never been around there. Should be interesting, especially with the straight line speed we currently have. Feeling pretty confident going into it. So see how we get on. But for now, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff, and take it easy. I'll see you soon.